Hello and thank you for your interest in efficient level design component I created for Unity. I'm Faisal. In this video, I will give you an overview of the component properties and show you how to use them effectively. I developed this plugin with a focus on optimization and reusing the same design with the different layouts. As a solo game developer and former head of design in advertising, I find myself spending most of my time creating layouts and designs for the levels. And after all that work, the biggest issue I faced was that these levels were heavy to load and need optimization. I tried many plugins to combine mesh, but none of them worked out for me because I needed a dynamic layout which I could edit effortlessly. The title I'm working on is for mobile. Let's take a look at the design of Silent Hill as an example, and you can see the rooms are always ready for the player to explore. Achieving this for mobile was very difficult, and this is where the idea for my plugin came from. The main point was the entire package, the entire game basically is getting very heavy to load on a mobile. So the idea was imagine a single room that holds all the design elements and pickup items with variety of room configuration. Every time the player enters, it feels like a different room, but behind the scene it's basically the same room with dynamic placement of the objects. So let's enter this room and see the plugin in action. For this demo, I'm using some amazing assets from the asset store, HQ, Residential House, Game Creator 2, and Player Preferences. I have mentioned them in the description below. So let's enter in Mary's room, and in this room we can see we have sofa, bed, table and TV, and we also have some pickup items like ammo and health which we can basically pick. So let's just close the door, and in the inspector we see from the drop down we will select Morty's room. Let's just ignore the Mary's room name for now, and we have selected the Morty's room. And once we enter in the Morty's room, we can see we have, oh, there is a table. We will gonna fix that later. So the entire sofa is moved here, and there is no bed, and there is a dining table, and the table with the one selected pickable items, which is ammo. So the room which we viewed basically was the Mickey's room, not the Morty's room. So this time we are going to select Morty's room, and we can see that the sofa is back here with the table, and there is a bunker bed with ammo and health pickup. And we also have, I think, we have 2 ammo and health pickups. So let's just drag and drop the play mode, and basically just stop the play mode and explore what's going on basically. The efficient level design basically contains 2 major components. One design element which hold all the 3D mesh and basically set design, the sofa, the bed and everything, and the other things are the collectibles. Now collectibles are basically you can see them as a pickable item which can be ammo and health. So as for the simplicity, let's look at this simple example. As for example, we have 4 cubes, and in room 1 we have 4 cubes, and in the second room we have this cube, the same cube with rotation, and we don't want the third cube. We just want these 3 cubes with some rotation and transformation. And what efficient level design is doing, it is basically recording everything, every element which you have added with its transformation and rotation. And the same thing is happening with the pickable items which we saw earlier in the video. So let's select the room designer in efficient level designer and load the file from the disk. So we are opening the Mary's room, and we can see that we have some object like bed and table and shelf and TV and everything. And also we have the collectibles which are basically unique. So collectibles had to be unique. It cannot be reused because it defeats the purpose of the once the item has been collected, then it has to be gone. So what I have done is using the player preferences, saving all the ammo or any pickable items marked with a collectible, and we save it in the player preferences, so it won't load again once it got selected. So as you can see, we have the player preferences loaded here, and if I click on the test button in the collectible, I can see that it said true in the player preferences. So your level design is basically holding all the room's information which you have created in the room designer and load it in the level system. So your level designer is basically directly connected with your room button loader, and your room designer basically holds all the information, all the 3D mesh data and the collectibles which can be ammo and health, like I said before, and save it in a JSON file. So the most important thing which you need to understand is the room has to be loaded within the scene. So within the scene which it has all the hierarchy 3D mesh which you have basically references it to. So make sure as for example, if I have a demo ELD scene and this scene hold all the 3D design which I have basically referenced it and loaded into the room, if I load this file in any other scene, it will become empty. So you need to understand that this is not instantiating from the prefab, it's basically looking the information in the hierarchy window. And if we take a look at the room selection button, which can be added into any button, just like I have added in the door in the workspace. So you can use it anywhere. You just have to remove the actual button, Unity button, and add the level room manager script to it. So what it will do, it will look for the level designer component and give you all the rooms which you have loaded in the level itself. So make sure you have a level designer in your scene, and in that level designer there are rooms added to it. So I have made this button as Unity default button, which can, so I don't have to recreate the wheel, and give you a very simple and straightforward straightforward approach. So that's the reason. So you don't have to do anything on click. It will be done automatically. So on click you can execute your any other methods and any other script as well. And the collectible UI script is basically looking into the rooms folder and give you all the rooms available in the rooms folder, where you can select it and then select its specific collectible items. So this item, as I said before, it will gonna if it's got clicked or picked up, then it will go save into the player preferences. Thank you for watching this video and showing interest in my component. The most important thing which I forgot, basically, your object has to be non-static for it to move, otherwise it will not gonna move, and it looks like the component is not working. But the component is working basically with your 3D mesh objects which are in the scene needs to be non-static. So I hope you like the component and you will give it a review on the asset store. That will help me a lot, and I'm looking forward to any kind of feedback from you guys, and happy holidays and take care. Bye.